welcome to your noon flow. My name is Jackie and I'm so excited to get started here in just a moment. Before we do get started, I'd like to remind you guys that all of these classes right now are donation based, and 100% of the donations right now are going directly to our teachers. So every dollar counts and is so greatly appreciated. If you want to donate, you can go to blackswanyoga.com/live. But if not, or whenever you're ready, we are going to get started here in just a few minutes. So take your time, get into some nice comfy clothes, grab some water or tea, and then we may be using props, some blocks or straps, but grab what you want and we'll get started here in just a moment. All right, yogis, welcome. If you are just now joining us, my name is Jackie, and we are going to get started here in just a moment. If you're just now joining us and missed the beginning part of this class, or beginning part of this video, we may be using blocks or any props, so grab whatever you want to use for practice, and then we'll meet in a seat on our mats. So whenever you're ready, come to a comfortable seat. That might be cross-legged, maybe sitting on your knees, or even in a chair. And just kind of wiggle around here to get really comfortable and feel stable and rooted. Bring your hands to your thighs. And the hands can press down onto your legs, or maybe press the top or the back of your hands into your legs, palms face up. Close your eyes or find a soft gaze over your nose. Let's start with a tension in our toes. You might add a little wiggle here to let go of any tension or any stiffness. And move that awareness up into your ankles. Moving into your shins, your calves. Then move that awareness gradually into your kneecaps. And then into your thighs, as you allow them to surrender to gravity, to get just a little heavier with each breath. Move that awareness into your sits bones, to your glutes, and observe the base of your spine. And then drink up your awareness as you move it up through your spine like you're sipping through a straw. And then reach that energy up through the crown of your head as you grow just a little taller. Allow your shoulders to softly relax away from your ears. Arms are heavy. And feel your core get just a little stronger as you pull your navel slightly in towards your spine. A sense of openness and ease in your chest as you make just a little bit more space between your collarbones, kissing the shoulder blades together on your back, and proudly lifting your chin slightly out of your chest. Stay right here, or bring one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart. And as you breathe in, on your next inhale, fill yourself up, expand towards your hands. As you exhale, let something go. Let's take a couple more really big, mindful breaths in. Soft, cleansing breaths out. Another deep breath, expanding your body. Exhale, just softly release. Keep your hands here as you just breathe naturally at your own rhythmic pace, observing how you feel in your body physically today, in this moment right here. And whether you're tight, tense, or uncomfortable, or maybe really comfortable and relaxed, can you greet yourself with compassion, with peace, and with the love that you deserve? Bring your attention into your head space, maybe your heart space, observing if there are any particular thoughts or emotions here in this moment. And whatever they are, greet yourself again with that same compassion, that same love, and know that you are enough just as you are, just as you've shown up on your mat today. You are enough, and you are worthy of all the good things. Remember that as we flow today, and move your attention throughout your body, your mind, your heart, and importantly on your breath. Let's take one more deep breath in to expand our entire body. Breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Flutter your eyes open or keep them closed. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Gather the energy of the day. Exhale, imagine sealing it in at your heart space. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Bring your right hand down outside your right hip on the ground. Left arm reaches up and over. And really root down through that left sits bone, making a really big energy, a really big stretch from your left sits bone through your left pinky. And then you can look down towards the ground, or maybe change up the stretch in your neck by looking up. One more deep breath in to grow a little bit longer. Stay for an exhale. Moving to the other side, left hand down to the ground outside your left hip. Right arm reaches up and over. Ground that right sits bone down into the mat. And then from that sits bone, stretch through that right side of your body. Energy shooting out through your right pinky. And whatever feels good on your neck, look down and then up. Or maybe just choose one. Inhale, arms reach back up to the sky. Exhale, twist. Right hand comes behind your back to the ground. Left hand to your right knee. Keeping this length in your spine, belly button towards your back. And as you inhale, imagine growing just a little taller. Exhale to twist a little deeper, if it's there. Inhale back to center, arms reach high. Exhale, other side, left hand comes to the ground behind you. Right hand, left knee. Belly button to spine. Inhale, find length. Exhale, add depth. Inhale, arms back to the sky. Exhale, fold over your legs. Chin to chest, round your spine. And you might want to be still here, or it might feel good to find a little sway side to side. Aiming at letting go of any tension in the low back. And in the upper back, the cervical spine, just letting go. And back to center, crawl your hands forward, send your sits bones further back and find a lot of length. And take a deep breath into that back body. Stay for a breath out. Grip into your finger pads, pull yourself up to a tabletop. Coming onto all fours, hands spread really wide, wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And let's take a couple cat-cows here. So as you inhale, drop your belly down, tilt your tailbone up, lift your gaze. Exhale, curl and round, chin to chest, puff up your back. Inhale, cow, belly drops, heart shines forward. Exhale, crunch it in, cat pose, round your back. Take a few rounds of these at your own pace, using your breath to move into each posture. Continue with this structured cat-cow or add more fluid, water-like organic movements, moving your body into little circles or anything else that feels good. I invite you to close your eyes and let go of any expectations that you have for class. Let go of any expectations you have for yourself. Yoga is all about just reconnecting back to you, back to who you are underneath all the labels, the expectations, the judgments, finding compassion for who you are. A couple more breaths to even out. Back to that neutral tabletop. We're going to thread that needle. So inhale, sweep your right arm up high, lean back. Exhale, thread your needle. Your right shoulder can hover above the ground or maybe come all the way onto the mat. Take your variation here. Maybe extend the left leg behind you or out to the side. Option to crawl the left fingertips up to the top edge of your mat. Or maybe reach them around to your low back or even that right hip crease. Press deeper into that right arm to pull the left shoulder up towards the sky. And then take a big breath in right here. Stay for a breath out. Unwind, bring the hands and legs back in. Inhale, right arm sweeps up. Exhale, bring it down, tabletop. Inhale, left arm reaches high, open up your chest. Exhale, thread your needle. Left ear, left shoulder to the mat. And again, whatever you want on this side, maybe extend that right leg behind you or to the side. And then whatever works with that right arm. A kiss of the shoulder blades together on your back, opening your heart. Take a deep breath in wherever you are. And stay for a breath out. Bring everything back in. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, tabletop. Take a couple cat-cows right here. Or that organic fluid movement. And then when you're ready, press into the top of the left foot. Send your right leg back behind you. Flex your toes down. And then pull your navel in towards your spine. So think a little bit of cat in your upper back here. So rounding the upper back, push the ground away here. The energy is moving up those strong arms of yours. Option to send the left arm forward, thumb up, pinky down. Take a deep breath in, find length here, grow even longer. Exhale, crunch it in, elbow toward your knee, maybe touch. Inhale, reach really long. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Two more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch it in really tight. Last one. Inhale, reach. Keep the leg lifted, but exhale, lower your left hand down. Inhale, straighten that right leg even longer. Exhale, knee to nose, round your spine. Hold here. Pull your knee up towards your nose as much as you can. And then depending on how you're built, you might be able to step that right foot right through your hands, or you might need to use your hands to bring it down there. And then when you're ready, rise to a low crescent lunge. Drive down through the right big toe, and the right heel. And then really find like a really activated scissor action between your legs, pulling the right glute back, pulling the left glute forward. And then this energy spiking up through your fingertips. Engage your core. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hands come to your heart. Bring your hands back behind you, clasp the fingers together, palms touch. If this is going to be too much, then go ahead and grab for your forearms, opposite forearms. If you have your knuckles, drive them down towards the ground and then open up your heart. Take a deep breath in right here. And then exhale, hinge forward, belly to the top of your right thigh, or maybe wiggle it inside the right thigh. Knuckles can stretch up towards the sky. Pull your shoulders away from your ears wherever you are. And then on your next inhale, rise back to that low crescent lunge. Stay for an exhale. All right, doing something a little funky here. Challenging that balance, pull that right foot in as much as you can, lifting your right heel up high. Really engage your core to find a little bit more balance. And then that right foot is going to slide over to the left. Woo, you might fall out of it, just like I did. That left foot's going to slide over to the left, and then squeeze the thighs on top of each other as you send your right toes to the back of the mat. If that made no sense, which it definitely could have not made any, you can take a look up at the video. Squeeze your thighs together. So kind of like eagle legs here. And then open up your arms like wings, or like you're about to embrace somebody that you love out in front of you. Take a big breath in, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, right arm underneath left arm. Find a bear hug or full eagle arms. Right fingers, woo, you might fall out of this as well. Find compassion and let go of expectations that, there's no expectation that you have to be stable. Yoga is all about finding where you are in this moment. So right fingers inside the left hand. Left fingers reach up towards the sky. Option to add just a little bit more balance challenge. Lift the elbows up towards the sky and look up. Squeeze the thighs together. Really engage through the legs. And then inhale, unwind the arms, reach up. Exhale, hands come down to this tabletop variation. And then just unwind the legs. Nothing fancy, it doesn't have to be graceful. Back to tabletop. Press to the top of the right foot, send your left leg back. Pause here, flex your toes down. Reaffirm that strong core up. Spread your fingers wide. And then option to send the right arm forward. Thumb up, pinky down. And you can do this with just your leg or your arm as well. Breathe in, find a little bit more length. Exhale, crunch it in, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach really long. Exhale, crunch. 2 more, you got this. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. 1 more, inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Keep your back leg lifted, but lower your hand down. Breathe in, find a little bit more length in your back leg. Exhale, knee to nose around your spine. Pause here, squeeze your heel in towards your glute, round your back, and then step through your way. Might be really ungraceful, and that's totally fine. Rise up, low crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Again, really engaging through the legs. Traction that left heel back towards the back edge of your mat. And then zipper up through your core to find a little bit more length in your upper body. Breathe in deeply, stretch through your fingers. Exhale, hands to heart. Bring your hands back behind you, and maybe you find that opposite elbow or opposite forearm grip, or clasp the knuckles together and find the opposite thumb on top. Drive your knuckles or your elbows down, open your heart. Option to look up. Keep squeezing that left glute back towards your right heel. Breathe in. Exhale, hinge forward, humble, low crescent lunge. Belly to thigh or inside your thigh. Elbows or shoulder heads pull away from your ears. Breathe in. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, open your arms like wings. Actually, come right back up. Inhale, arms up. Stay for a couple rounds of breath, and then slowly pull that left foot in towards your body. Lift your heel up. So really press down through the top of that right foot. Slide your left foot over to the right. Engage your core. And then squeeze the thighs together as you drop your knee down to the right side of your right knee. So squeeze the glutes, squeeze your thighs, and then inhale, open your arms like wings, like you're about to embrace somebody that you love. Exhale, left arm underneath your right arm, bear hug or eagle arms. Left fingers inside the right palm. Squeeze those thighs together. Push the elbows forward. And then option to lift those elbows up. Gaze up. Breathe in. And breathe out. Unwind the arms. Breathe in. Exhale, hands come down to that modified table. And then unwind, tabletop. Take a couple cat-cows just to move around that spine. And then when you're ready, tuck your toes. Send your hips up and back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then take whatever version of down dog you need today in this moment. Maybe a deep bend in those knees as you press your belly towards your thighs, nose towards your knees. Or it might feel good to straighten one leg and then the other, maybe both. Let go of any expectations of what your downward dog has to look like. And just notice what it feels like to be in this down dog. Can you find compassion and love for yourself wherever you are? Can you also find this balance between effort and ease? This power and strength in your legs, your arms, and your shoulders. But a sense of ease and relaxation in your neck as you shake your head yes and no. Relaxation moving across your cheekbones, into your jaw. And then take a big breath into your down dog. Breathe it in. Side out. One more of those, deep breath in. Complete breath out. Your next inhale sends that right heel up high to the sky. Exhale, bend your knee and stack your hips. Heel in towards your glute, knee up high. Inhale, re-lengthen your leg back behind you. Exhale, down dog. Other side, inhale, left leg reaches. Exhale, bend your knee, stack your hips. Heel in towards your glute, knee up high. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, down dog. Look forward and travel your way to the top of your mat. Step, float, handstand, hop. See you at the top. Forward fold. If you want to release any tension in the wrists, you can slide your hands underneath your feet. A little massage of your toes on your wrists. But if that's just not right today, don't do it. Wrap your opposite elbows if that feels better. But bend your knees. Allow your belly to rest on the shelf of your thighs. And then let your head go. Still focusing on that ease in your neck, in your low back, in your face. Release your hands out from under your feet or onto the ground. Halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Drive down through your feet. Inhale, root to rise, arms sweep out and up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, chair pose, sink it low. Utkatasana here. Rock the weight slightly back into your heels. Option to lift your toes off the mat. Maybe you spread those toes really wide. Keep them lifted or go ahead and lower your pinky toes. Then the next toes. And then the next. Eventually lowering all your toes. Fire up your core. Open that heart just a little bit more forward. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart. Clasp your hands behind your back. Grab for opposite elbows, forearms, or knuckles together. Palms touch. Drive your knuckles down or your elbows down. Inhale, open your heart. Bend your knees a little more. Exhale, forward fold. Keep the clasp of your hands for one more breath if you'd like. Exhale, lower them down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step it back, high plank. Pause here. Spread those fingers really wide and grip into your finger pads. Press down into the perimeter of your hands. And then think a little cat in your upper back. That energy shooting up your strong arms. Fire up that core of yours. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, lower halfway down or all the way down. Inhale, upward dog or baby cobra. Exhale, roll it back. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a complete breath out. One more of those. Breathe in. And breathe it out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms sweep up. Exhale, hands gather at your heart. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, chair, Utkatasana. Couple breaths right here. Finding that balance between effort and ease. Firing up through the legs, through the core, through the shoulders, through the arms. Put a sense of ease and relaxation in your face, your jaw, that space between your brows. Take a deep breath in right here. Exhale, hands to heart. Hands come behind your back, clasp the hands together, or grab for opposite elbows or forearms. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, bend your knees, forward fold. Stay here for one more round of breath. On your exhale, lower your hands down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold, step it back, high plank. Pause again here. Spread those fingers wide. Hug your muscles onto your bones. Soften your face. Relax your thoughts. Observe yourself, whatever is happening here, with kindness. And a reminder that this is all temporary. To come back to your breath, to find that ease and that love for yourself. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga or lower to your belly. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice work, yogis. Let's take a big breath of fresh air in. A cleansing breath, let it go. Look forward. Travel to the top, forward fold your way. Halfway lengthen, firm core, shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, chair pose. Changing up the flow a little bit, adding on here. Bring the weight over into your left foot, lift your right heel. Lift your right foot to float off the mat. Bend your left knee a little more, and then step it back to a high crescent lunge. And bring as much space between your feet from front to back as is comfortable and allows you stability. Just like in our low lunge, plug that left glute back, roll the right glute forward. Zipper up through that core, find length. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to your heart. Hands come behind your back. Clasp the hands together, grab opposite elbows. Inhale, open your heart, lean back. Exhale, humble, hinge forward. Rest on top of your thigh or wiggle inside your thigh, whatever works. And then inhale, rise back to high crescent lunge. Exhale, open your arms like wings. Squeeze the shoulder blades together for one more breath in. Exhale, right arm underneath left arm. Bear hug or eagle arms. Push the elbows forward, round your upper back. And then bend into both knees even more. So bend into that back knee a lot when it was kind of straight before. And then step up to this chair with equal arms. Option to lift the elbows up, gaze up. Breathe in. Exhale, elbows to knee, round your spine. Breathe right here for one more round. Exhale, unwind your arms, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Bring the weight over into your right foot, lift your left heel. Lift your left foot to float an inch off the mat. Bend a little deeper into that right knee. And then step it way back, high crescent lunge. A little buoyancy if you'd like. And then pull that right glute back towards your left heel. Pull your left hip forward to the top edge of your mat. Power up the back leg. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. Clasp your hands together behind your back or opposite elbows. Inhale, open your chest, lean back, back bend. Exhale, humble, hinge forward, belly to thighs if you'd like. Couple rounds of breath. On your next inhale, rise, arms reach up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, open your arms like wings. Inhale to open up that wingspan a little more. Exhale, left arm underneath right arm, bear hug, or eagle arms. Elbows push forward, round your upper back. Bend into both knees, so bend that back leg, and then make a really slow, mindful step up to a chair with eagle arms. Lift those elbows up towards the sky, breathe in. Exhale, elbows to knee, round your spine, chin to chest, really crunch it in. Breathe in. Exhale, unwind, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Flow your way, hop back if you'd like. Flow or skip it. Down dog is where we'll meet with your breath. Please go slower or go faster. This is your practice 100% for you. No expectations you have to meet. Nothing you have to be doing, nothing you should be doing. Just here, reconnected. Take a big belly breath in. Breathe it out. Look forward. Travel to the top, your way, forward fold. Halfway lengthen, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Adding on more. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, chair, sink it low. Breathe in, chair. Exhale, hands to heart. Bring your hands behind your back. Opposite elbows or clasp your hands together. Breathe in, open your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Belly to thighs, knuckles up. Breathe in. Exhale. Hands come down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, chair pose. Exhale, sink a little lower. Bring the weight over into that left foot. Lift your right heel. Let that right foot float above the mat. Step it back, high crescent lunge. Breathe in here. Breathe out. One more deep breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. Clasp your hands back behind you. Drive your knuckles down. Breathe in. Exhale, humble, hinge forward. Inhale, high crescent, arms reach high. Exhale, open your arms like wings. Inhale, open them up a little more. Exhale, right arm underneath left arm, bear hug or eagle arms. All right, changing it up a little this time. So bend your back knee and then prepare to move into a one-legged Tadasana. If you want to stop at that chair, go ahead and stop there or move straight into one-legged Tadasana. So bring that right knee in towards your chest, embrace those wobbles. Stay here, or bend your left knee. Cross that right thigh on top of your left and really squeeze, just like we did earlier. Those right toes can come to the ground or a block, or take a double bind. Right toes behind your left ankle. Woo. Balance is a little bit challenging for me today, might be for you as well. So be compassionate wherever you are. Inhale, unwind your legs. One leg Tadasana, right knee in towards your chest. Exhale, airplane, warrior three. So extend your right leg back behind you. Woo, maybe bring those hands to the ground if you like. Or arms reach back to the back of the room. Then bend that right knee in towards your left knee. So right behind your left knee, tap the right toes over to the left on the ground. And then reach your arms up towards the sky. Left hand grabs right wrist, little curtsy stretch. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, upward salute, arms high, back to center. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, last time on this side. One-legged Tadasana, right knee in towards your chest. Step it back to that high crescent lunge. Open up to star pose. Toes out, heels in. A little wiggle of those hips side to side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Left toes turn to the front edge of your mat. Right heel turns to the back edge. Open out. Extend your arms forward and back. A soft gaze over your left fingertips. Bend a little deeper into that left leg. Breathe in. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Left elbow down, right arm up and over. Breathe in. Exhale, hands come down. Frame your left foot and flow your way, one-legged chaturanga or not. Down dog is where we'll meet. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more to prepare. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look forward. Travel to the top. Forward fold. Halfway lengthen. Breathe in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, chair, sink it low. We're moving straight to the other side. Bring the weight over into that right foot. Lift your left heel. Float it above the mat. Breathe in. Exhale, step it back, high crescent lunge. Breathe in, find length. Exhale, hands to your heart. Pull that right glute towards the back of the room. And then bring your hands behind your back, clasp your knuckles or your fingers together, or grab your opposite elbows. Inhale, baby back bend, open your heart. Exhale, humble, hinge forward, knuckles up. Inhale, high crescent lunge, plug that right glute back. Exhale, open your arms like wings. Deep breath in to open them a little wider. Exhale, left arm underneath right, bear hug or eagle arms. Bend that back leg and prepare. You can step up to that chair with eagle arms, or you can step right up to that one-legged Tadasana. Left knee in towards your chest. Elbows forward, round your back. Option to bend that right knee and cross the left thigh on top of the right. Eagle legs. Left toes come down to the ground. Maybe take that double bind. Maybe fall. Take yourself 1% less seriously wherever you are. And fire up those legs, squeezing the thighs deeper together. Inhale, unwind, one-legged Tadasana, left knee in. Exhale, warrior three, airplane arms. Left leg reaches back, pinkies towards one another. Breathe. Bend that right knee a bit. And then bend your left knee, bring it right behind the right knee. Tap your toes to the ground, over to the right. And then reach your arms up. Right hand grabs for left wrist, curtsy stretch. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, upward salute, arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana, sinking low. Bring the weight over into that right foot, lift your left heel. Step it back, high crescent lunge. Open up, straighten your legs, star pose. Stay still and strong, opening your heart. Or maybe take yourself a little less seriously, wiggle those hips a little. Open up your chest, spread that space between your fingers. Inhale, breathe it all in. Exhale, let it all go. Warrior two, back heels spins to the back of the room, right toes face the front of the room. No rush, find your stance. Energetically reaching back, energetically reaching forward. Bend a little deeper into that right knee. Flip your front palm, inhale. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Breathe in, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle, right elbow, right thigh. Left arm up and over. Press deep into that pinky toe side of your left foot. This rainbow of energy stretching through your left pinky. Breathe in. Exhale, bring your hands down, frame your right foot. Back heel lifts. One-legged chaturanga or your flow. Back to downward facing dog. Okay, a couple of rounds of breath in downward facing dog. Or if you are ready to cool it down, please come into child's pose or any other resting shape of your choice. If you want a little bit more fire, come down to your elbows and we'll come into dolphin pose. So downward facing dog, but with elbows down, press into the forearms, round your upper back. So cat in that upper back. Try to close that space between your collarbones. And then maybe walk your feet in a little closer to your face. Maybe play with little one-leg hops, Pincha Mayurasana. Maybe you want to work on baby crow or any other inversion of your choice. Few rounds of breath to explore lovingly with curiosity. And when you are ready, absolutely no rush. Explore as long as you want. Child's pose. Knees can come together to protect that low back, give you more stability. Or bring the knees really wide, allowing the belly to softly relax between the thighs. Slow down the breath. Big inhales to really expand your whole body. Exhales to let something go. Begin to walk your hands back up underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes and come into downward facing dog. Last downward facing dog of class today. Take a big full belly breath in right here. Cleansing breath out, let something go. Look forward and float or step, hop to a seat. Then we're going to come into double pigeon or firelock pose. So starting with the right leg out, left foot in. So this left shin is going to come as parallel as you can get it to the top edge of your mat. Flex your toes in towards your face. And then add more if you want by bending the right knee. Bring the foot in. If you want to add more, physically pick the right foot up and bring your right ankle to stack on top of your left knee. Flex your toes in towards your face. Maybe a little wiggle of your hips. And as your feet flex in towards one another, maybe you can begin to send that right knee down towards your left heel or your left ankle. If you've gone past your edge and this is like screaming, get out, get out. If it feels good, stay in. And it might feel even better to find length. And for more sensation, you can fold over your legs. Keep flexing those toes in, aiming for a feel-good stretch in the outer right hip. yourself back up. Or again, you can stay longer here in any pose that I'm offering or any pose that I'm not offering. This is your practice. So we're going to move into cow face legs. Go ahead and just go there, or if you need a little bit of guidance, wiggle that left foot in toward your right glute. And then you can begin by stacking or planting that right foot outside of your left thigh on the ground, bending that right knee in towards your chest. That might be enough for that outer right hip, or if you want more, stack the knees on top of one another and flex your toes in. Find length. Exhale, fold if it serves you. Wherever you are, just try to find some peace and love for yourself through the inhales and through the exhales. And walk back up when you're ready. Unwind that right leg out, and then the left leg out. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale for a wide fold. And a couple breaths right here. Sit back up, stacking the spine tall. And then we'll move to fire log or double pigeon on the other side. So bring that right shin as parallel to the front edge of your mat as you can. Flex those toes in towards your right knee. And then bend your left knee in towards your body. If you want to physically bring that left ankle or the left heel on top of the right knee, then you can lovingly send that left knee towards your right ankle. Flex those toes in. Grow tall, breathe in. Exhale, fold if it serves you. Aiming for a feel-good activation in the outer left hip. Relax your jaw. Soften the space between your brows. Sense of ease moving across your cheekbones. And please stay longer. Or when you're ready, walk yourself back up. Moving into cow face legs, wiggle that right heel in towards your left glute. And then bend your left knee to plant your left foot outside your right thigh. Or you might want to move into full cow face legs, knees stack, heels in towards your legs, feet flex. Breathe in. Exhale, fold only if you want. And observe whatever arises for you physically. Again, if there's any sharp shooting pain or major discomfort, please come out of it. Notice any other sensations. Notice any thoughts or any feelings. And know that nothing that you're experiencing is wrong. And come back up when you're ready. Extend your left leg out to the left, right leg out to the right. We'll take one more of those wide folds. Breathe in. Exhale, fold through center. And gently come back up. Bring your feet, the soles of your feet together. Grab for your toes, your ankles, your shins, whatever you got. A little flap of your wings, your knees, your thighs. Take yourself that 1% less seriously. Find stillness. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, fold any amount. Maybe a centimeter, maybe all the way down. Focusing on each breath in and each breath out. Gently come back up. Close your knees and then slowly come onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest and give yourself a little back massage, kind of lengthening that low back as you rock the knees side to side, and then draw circles along the ceiling with your kneecaps. Switch directions as feels right. Moving into happy baby as you reach between your legs for the outsides of your feet. Seal your low back to the earth and then pull your shoulder heads down towards the ground. Kneecaps pull in towards your armpits, aiming for a feel-good sensation in those hip flexors. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring the heels back in towards your glutes. Keep the knees squeezed in. And then drop the knees over to the right as you move the hips to the left. Supine twist of your choice. You might want to find eagle legs if that feels good. Extend your arms like wings. And kindly roll your head side to side. Eventually finding that sweet spot of ease, comfort. Maybe looking over the left shoulder or closing your eyes. Allow your arms to be heavy. Your face is soft. And invite your next breath into that left rib cage. Fill yourself up. Breathe it all out. Slowly come back to center. And we'll take a supine twist on the other side. So maybe both knees drop to the right, left, and hips to the right. Or take eagle legs or any other supine twist of your choice. Rock your head until you find ease. A moment of release. Allow your arms to surrender to gravity. And soften the space between your eyebrows, into your cheekbones. Allowing the bottom teeth to softly drop away from your top teeth. And invite your next big inhale into that right rib cage. Fill yourself up. Breathe it out. Unwind, come back to center. Bring your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. And then bring your forehead in toward your knees. Give yourself a really big squeeze. Squeeze every fiber in your body for a deep breath in. Exhale, Shavasana. Let it all go. Take any grounding pose you'd like to close out your practice. Maybe a Shavasana taking up a ton of space. Or for more grounding feelings, bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your chest. Or feel free to close out in a seat or any other variation. Walk the shoulder blades down your back towards your heels. Softly close your eyes. Take a deep breath in to feel your body expand fully outward. Exhale to softly release. Let it go. No need to change the breath on purpose. Just allow yourself to breathe naturally. Noticing your body being held by the ground beneath you. Surrendering to gravity. Allow yourself to be heavy. So let everything melt away. That neither the past nor the future exists. That we are just here in this full moment of presence. Basking in the incredible light that is us. That true light that is us underneath the labels, the expectations, the judgments. The true light, the true us that is enough. To remember you are whole. And you are worthy of good things. So take these next few moments in stillness to replenish your being, to fill your cup up, to remind yourself that you are loved. I'll guide you out shortly, but for now, please enjoy the rest of your Shavasana. Begin to bring awareness to the sounds outside of the room that you're in. Maybe noticing the hum of traffic in the distance. Or maybe some sweet bird song outside your window. And bring that awareness a little closer to the sounds and the feelings inside the room that you are in. Observing the temperature of the room. The way your skin feels as it comes in contact with your clothes. Bring that awareness back into your body as you feel yourself supported by the ground beneath you. And then notice this life force, this energy pulsing through your entire being. A reminder of how powerful and alive that you are. And then add little movements back into your body. That might be wiggling fingers and toes, rolling out wrists and ankles. Maybe rolling your head from one side to the other. And then when you're ready, stretch your arms up overhead, point your toes forward. Take a big full breath in, arch your back off the ground. Exhale, let it go. Make your way up to a seat to close out practice. Any comfortable seat, just like you started practice today. Bring your palms together at your heart space. Bow your chin to your chest. Taking a moment to bow, to acknowledge your efforts that you put into this last hour. Taking a moment to also appreciate the efforts that you've given to life since your very first breath. Feeling this pride, feeling the powerful sensation that you are. And a reminder that you are so beautiful, no matter what you look like. Lift your heart lovingly into your thumbs and take a big, full, powerful breath in and a cleansing breath out. Let it all go. Not only the highest and brightest in me, not only the light, the love, and the peace, and all the things that I view as the good parts of me, but also the darker parts, the imperfect parts. All of me bows to all of you, and all parts of me love all parts of you. With all the love in my heart, yogis, I bow to you. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this noon flow today. I hope you feel better. I definitely feel better. But as always, if you have any questions, comments, feedback, or just want to connect, I would love to hear from you. So just shoot me a message or comment on Instagram. I think I put my handle in the title of this video, The Girl with the Carrot Tattoo. But again, thank you so much. My name is Jackie, and I hope to hear from you. But if not, have a beautiful day, and I hope it's a great one. Sending y'all my love. Mwah. Namaste, y'all.